Waiting for the Biblioburro by Monica Brown, illustrations by John Parra. On a hill behind the tree there is a house. In the house there is a bed, and on the bed there is a little girl named Anna, fast asleep, dreaming about the world outside and beyond the hill. When Anna wakes up to the rooster's "Cawee, cawee, cawee," Poppy is already hard at work on the farm, and Mommy is busy in the garden. Anna bathes her little brother and feeds the goats and collects the eggs to sell at the market. After breakfast, Anna and her mother walk down the hill. Anna closes her eyes against the sun and wishes she was back in the cool of the house with her libro, her book. Anna has read her book, her only book, so many times that she knows it by heart. The book was a gift from her teacher for working so hard on her reading and writing. But last fall, her teacher moved far away, and now there was no one to teach Anna and the other children in her village. So at night, on her bed, in the house on the hill, Anna makes up her own cuentos and tells stories of her little brother to help him fall asleep. She tells him stories about make-believe characters that live in forests and on the mountains and by the sea. She wishes for new stories to read, but her teacher with the books has gone. One morning, Anna wakes up to the sound of tuck-tuck, clop, clop, and a loud ee-aw, ee-aw. When Anna looks down the hill below her house and sees a man with a sign that reads Biblioburro. With the man, there were 2 burros. What are they carrying? Libros, books. Anna runs down the hill to the man with the sign and the burros and the books. The other children run to him too, skipping down the hill and stomping through the fields. "Who are you? Who are they?" the children ask. The man says, "I am the librarian, a biblioteco, and these are my burros, Alpha and Beto. Welcome to the Biblioburro, my biblioteca." "But, Señor," Anna says, "I thought libraries were only in big cities and buildings." "Not this one," says the librarian. "This is a moving library." Then he spreads out his books and invites the children to join him under the tree. Once upon a time, the librarian begins sharing the story of an elephant who swings from a spider's web. He reads from books with beautiful pictures, then helps the little ones learn their abecedero. He sings A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Finally, he says, "Now it's your turn. Pick out a book, and in a few weeks I will be back to collect them and bring you new ones." "Me too?" asks Anna. "Especially you," the librarian says with a smile. So many centos! While Alpha and Beto chomp the sweet grass under the tree, Anna picks up book after book and finds pink dolphins and blue butterflies, castles and fairies, talking lions and magic carpets. "Someone should write a story about your burros," Anna tells the librarian, rubbing Alpha's nose and feeding more grass to Beto. "Why don't you?" he asks. He picks up the book and is off. "Enjoy," he calls to the children. "I will be back." Anna runs up the hill to her house, hugging her books to her chest. She can't wait to share her books with her brother. That night, she reads until she can't keep her eyes open any longer. Each morning, Anna does her chores and reads and looks out the window. She listens for the sounds of Alpha and Beto, but weeks pass and the librarian doesn't return. When will he come back?" she asks her mother, who says, "Go read, Anna." "When will he come back?" she asks her mother, who smiles and says, "Go draw, Anna." "When will he come back?" she asks her mother, who smiles and says, "Go write, Anna." "When will he come back?" she asks her mother, who finally says, "Go to bed, Anna." One night, Anna dreams that she is flying over her country on a butterfly's back. In her dreams, she crosses mountains, oceans, rivers, and jungles, bringing stories everywhere she goes. Stories fly from her mouth and her fingers like magic, falling into the hands of children waiting below. When Anna wakes up, she misses Alpha and Beto and the Biblioburro's books. She remembers that the librarian told her that she could write a book. So with paper and string and colored pencils, she does. Finally, just when Anna thinks that she will never see the Biblioburro again, she wakes up to a ee-aw, ee-aw, and children yelling. She runs down the hill with her library books and a special surprise of her very own. Que bueno, the librarian says as he reads her story to the children under the tree. When it was time to go, Anna's book is packed carefully on the burro's back, ready to be carried away over the hill and through the fields to another child who is asleep on a bed in a house on a hill behind a tree, dreaming of Alpha and Beta and all the new stories that the Biblioburro will bring.